How y'all doing out there? Thank y'all for watching the G Rich Show. I'm your host, the one and only Granville Richards, and today I got a special episode with a special lady on here. She has a goddamn on a different flow, man. She coming at y'all niggas next. She got a album called New Life. She got a hit single called New Friday and World. Today we gonna get into it. And we with the one and only beautiful 1keleven in the motherfucking building.
What's up, y'all?
Pull up.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
hell
me.
yeah.
That's me. 1K.
1K, man. Hey, I appreciate you goddamn on pulling up on me, taking such a long ride, man. Stuff like that really make me feel good that you took your time out your busy Saturday to come fuck with me for real.
Of course, man. It's for both of us.
Hell yeah, you already know. You already know. Now, the first question I ask every guest: tell them what city you from, what side of town you from, and what school you went to.
So I'm from Orangeburg, South Carolina. I've been in Charlotte for like I want to say 10 years previously. But like I said, I moved back to South Carolina in February. But I'm from Orangeburg, South Carolina. When I did go to school here, I went to middle school. I went to Ranson. Ranson, IB Middle.
Okay, Ransom right up the street, right? Yeah.
Ransom,
Shout out
Middle,
Ransom.
Statesville. That's my A, man. Shout out Ransom. Shout out Ransom for real. All the real niggas went to Ransom. You feel me? All the real niggas went to Ransom. But as far as high school, 9th grade, I went to North Mech. And my 10th grade year, I went to Vance. After that, y'all ain't do too much school.
Okay, it's all good. It's all good. Shout out North Mech and shout out goddamn Vance. I think they changed the name of Vance. It's Chambers now.
Yeah, I think they did. It is something like that.
Yeah.
It is some little Chambers junk. I don't know. I wasn't there long. I was there for literally a few months. That's another story though.
How was 1K in school? What you was doing in school? Was you showing out? Was you the class clown?
Nah, I wasn't bad in school. Well, till I got to 5th grade. 5th grade, I started being really good in school. I ain't gonna lie. But 4th grade and down, my teachers might have caught a little bit of trouble. You know, for real. Because it wasn't even that I played too much and nothing. It was just like I was really stubborn. Like the person that I am now, I had to grow into. So I remember like one of my classes in like 1st grade, computer, my mama had to come to class and
sit in class and make sure you
She had to come whoop me. For real, she had to come with me because I didn't want to go to my computer class. I don't like computers. Still to this day, I don't care to, I know to learn what I need to do, but for the most part, I'm not like a big tech person. So it's like, she wanted me to get up and go to class, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, man, I'm not going nowhere.
Bro, what you do when your mama walked in the door? You was like, oh, shit.
I be trying to act like I don't care.
But inside,
I be trying to act like I don't care for real, but I felt her behind me. I was like, man, I don't care. I ain't going.
You felt it behind you.
I ain't going.
You didn't even get nervous.
I heard her call her. I'm like, I don't care. You don't call her now. I definitely ain't going nowhere. I'm definitely gonna sit right here. So that was like 1st grade though. 3rd grade, I did better. But 4th grade, my teachers caught hell. I had a few teachers caught hell. It's cause down 4th grade I played a lot.
1keleven was a goddamn troublemaker back in the day. Let me find it.
In her young days. Now 5th grade and up. Don't come around me with that plan. I ain't like childish kids once I got to like middle school. Teachers say, shut up, nigga. Like, for real. I was really into it, especially once I moved up here because the classes was different. I had really nice teachers too when I moved up here, so I ain't play by my teachers. I'm one of them. Y'all call it teacher pet, whatever. I never gave a fuck.
So if somebody was in there talking shit on the teacher, you'd be like, hey, man.
Like, check yourself. For real. Don't play with my teacher in here. They know. I call them still to this day. I got all their numbers.
Who was your favorite? Do you remember your favorite teacher?
I got a few.
You got a few of them?
I got at least top 4. First off, let's start off with Mr. B. He passed away like a few years ago.
Man,
long live Mr. B. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Billingsley, he was that guy, if he had that cup, what was going on in that cup.
What the hell was in the cup?
What's going on up in that cup, man?
Bro was in class feeling
I'm
good.
I'm going to let him rest in peace. What's going on up in that cup? Mr. B, Miss Elkins, Taylor Elkins, Kiera Drummond, and Shaniqua Lee. These are all my ELA teachers from 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, actually. So, and Alexis Redeemer. They really helped me get through a lot in life. I ain't gonna lie. So it was really deeper than just school. They helped me outside of school. Like, they was hands-on teachers. If I ain't had nowhere to stay, I could pack my bag and go home with them. If I ain't had no ride, taking me home. Like, they did real teacher work. I feel like to be a teacher, it's deeper than just school stuff. Like,
It really
you gotta
is.
really care about.
You gotta touch the kid.
Yeah, you feel me? And my teachers did that for me, so that's why I stand on our team about them. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
You look out for me, I'm gonna look out for you.
All day. Now I feel like they should pay the teachers more, cause some of
More.
these kids now they bad as hell, boy.
They really is.
And they barely paying these teachers. Y'all, hey, pay the teachers
Pay
more.
them teachers.
Hell yeah.
Pay them.
Now, growing up, did you grow up with your mom and your dad, or just your mom or just your dad?
So actually, my first few years, like till I turned 7, I was staying with my godmom from like until when I was 10 months old till I was like 7, cause I would visit my mom and them on the weekends. Then my sister, they convinced me. They told me at their school that they could paint toes and paint nails in class. So I had went back to my godmom and I'm like, I want to go to their school. You know, I don't want to go to my school. They could paint nails and put nails. So I ended up getting switched, and then that's when I moved with my mom permanently. So like 7 years old, me and my mom and my dad and all my siblings, we was in one household for the most part until my mom and my dad, I think they divorced like maybe when I was like 10 or 11, and then I moved here.
Okay.
So yeah, and then it was just all my mama. You know, my mama. Shout out to my mama.
Man, shout out. What's your mom's name?
My mama name is Cassandra Patrice Dobson.
Shout out Miss Cassandra.
That's my dog. Everybody that know me know 1K don't play about that mama. I don't play about
She ain't
my
playing about your Miss Cassandra, not at all.
Not at all.
What are some of the things that Miss Cassandra taught you as a kid that you carry on today with you? Some of the lessons.
I feel like some parents, I see like nowadays, or even like before nowadays, for real, I hear a lot of parents say that they try not to show their struggles to their children. It's good. You real. Hold on, let me get the camera.
Nah, I ain't finna let you. Nah, hell nah, bro.
Let me get the camera out, cuz. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I ain't finna have you looking crazy.
You real.
1K, where you been?
Well, you real. But yeah, some parents, they be like, they're not gonna show the struggle to their kids, you know what I'm saying? But with my mom, she let us experience everything. Like, and I feel like with that being said, to some parents, I could see why they try to shy away stuff like that from their kids, but at the same time, because I experienced a lot of the stuff my mom went through, it just really shaped me as a person. You feel me? So my mom is the reason I know and have a personal relationship with God, because she allowed us to see what God does for her, how God moves for her, how it's not just her. You feel me? So it don't matter what she go through. I'm telling you, I done seen some shit. I done been through some shit, man. With my mama, she make sure she keep a positive outlook. She keep a good heart regardless of what it is. It be sometimes I'm telling her like, no, you need to go off on her, and she like, no, that's not my. Not that it's not her place, but she just always take the higher road. You feel me? Like, that's my mom. She gonna do what's right all the time. That's just my mama. So that's why I'm real sensitive about her. Okay. Cause she don't fuck with people. You feel me? So
if you fucking with Miss Cassandra, you finna catch up.
Yeah, like I be one kind of my mom get a T-shirt. They just say I got a crazy ass daughter. Real, cause she real sweet, but I just like people can be jerks. You
try to run when you real nice, they try to run you over.
Yeah, they do that to my mom a lot, and they don't be knowing who she got at home. I don't play with my mom. I don't play with. She just too sweet. I don't like bullies for real. Like especially to sweet people, like God sent people. My mom is like an angel to me. I thank God for her every day. I wake up and I got my mama. That is something to thank God. My mama don't have her mama. She lost her mama at 17. So to have my mom every day, even now at 20, and we like best friends. I just got to phone her on the way here. I told her I'll call her when I leave. It's just a blessing. So, she teaches us to be grateful. She teaches us the meaning of family, the real meaning of love, how to get through life even when it look like you're not going to get through it. She just really teach you how to be or have perseverance and, just really get through things. And I just appreciate her because learning at a young age, it preps you for when you get older. Like right now, I'm 20. I feel like nowadays, I'm
you only 20,
I'm only 20.
Look, you about to be 21, 11.
In November. Big 2-1. Slapping that ID down, them all little fakes on them. I'm slapping that ID. I've been in the club, now I'm really coming. You feel me?
Oh, shit. Yeah. She said she ain't got to use the fake. Well, shoot, y'all can get in the club at 18, though. Some
clubs do, but you don't want to go there. Cause
you said you ain't going to the clubs where they just doing too goddamn
much. I'm not a big club person. Like when I would do my shows and stuff, I would really just go people tell me when I leave, like, oh, you be in and out.
Yeah, I ain't trying to sit around.
I be in and out. You ain't gonna see me. I do what I need to do and I get gone. Like I'm not into. It's not even that I'm not a socializing person, but it's like if I don't have to be there and I don't feel like being there, I'm not gonna be. That's just me.
You sound like me. I'd rather be in the house with my old lady.
Yeah, I'm cool to go home. I could do all of this stuff at home. I'd rather be at the house. You feel me?
I can listen to music at home. I can drink as much as I want at home.
We could go to the park. We could go find a night somewhere just calm. I don't like noise. I ain't gonna lie. I like music, but I do not like unnecessary noise. I don't like unnecessary energy. So it's like
I see you big on that energy shit, like club, numbers and shit.
It ain't for me, man. I'll go there on a good day, you know. I probably would have went last night. I had just got my hair done and I was feeling like doing something. But I probably wouldn't want to stay long though, you know, but yeah, I mean, I'm down for some fun, but I ain't gonna be getting into anything.
How your friends deal with that? Like, if you go out with your friends, they gonna be like, 1K want to be in here and goddamn get the fuck on.
That's why you gotta hang around people that understand you. Like, a lot of my friends, they get me, but like it's different. Like with my sister, I got a sister. Mm-hmm. We're a year apart. She younger than me though, but she be on go, man. She be ready to go outside every weekend. We look alike, but we the exact opposite. Like I'm more of a chill, laid back, and she more of a party, what you want to do type of person. But I take it there, but it's like I don't live in that mood. You feel me? She wake up like, what we doing? We
turning up, goddamn it.
I'm just like, man.
I'm chilling at the crib. You can go.
But they know, like I said, my friends for the most part, especially most of my friends, we pretty chill people all around. Mm-hmm. So if I'm hanging around people that got an issue about how I like to do and handle stuff, then that's just not my crowd. And that's for y'all too. Don't hang around people who don't. If they don't do what you do, they don't like what you do, and you ain't hurting nobody to do what you do. Mm-hmm. Just go find you another crowd, man.
For real. Sometimes I don't. The older I'm finna be 30. The older I get, I just like being by myself.
Yeah,
it just be me and my old lady. You'll never see me with I done did the whole going to the club with a whole bunch of niggas and shit. Like when you go to the club with a whole bunch of niggas, somebody's gonna fall out with somebody. I know if it's just me and my old lady, goddamn, she damn near got the same birthday as me, so she the female version of me.
Right.
She be wanting to go in and out. I ain't trying.
It's the understanding. You feel me? Y'all got that. You gotta have that, especially in a relationship.
Hell yeah.
You feel me? Yeah. So find your pair. That's all I was saying.
Let me this question. I wasn't even going. This was gonna be later. This is gonna be look. She gotta take a drink. She already know what I'm finna say because I know that inbox be crazy to the motherfucker. Is 1keleven single?
1keleven is so single, y'all. It's so single, but it's like I'm not tripping about it. Just what it is. I'm learning myself. I'm finding my way. I had been in like a long relationship previously, or to me what I thought was a long relationship because it was just some toxic and tragic for real. But yeah, after I got out of that, I'm just like, God showed me a lot. So it's just like right now where I'm at, it's just like God is showing me why shit didn't work out the way that I wanted to. So it's like single is what I have been for about going on 2 years for real, like straight single. Like, and I say going on 2 years, I was probably really single before according to him. But according to me, you feel me, I was in a relationship. But to me, according to my terms, 2 years I've been single, you feel me? So yeah, I've just been really pretty much just focusing on myself. And 2 years, as a matter of fact, how long I've been doing my music now. So
that's kind of like a blessing you got out there. You probably would have never gotten the music if you would have still been in you think you would, if you was in a relationship, do you think you would have been able to do music?
I probably wouldn't have been in a relationship with the person I was with the person I was at the time. I wouldn't have been able to fully give it my all. You feel me? Because I was more so, I'm a hard lover, so I was more so focused on.
That's a Scorpio
at the time.
all day. That's a Scorpio.
I was so much focused on like, dang, I need to show this nigga that I really love him, and don't do that, cause I was trying to do that shit for years, and it was fucking me up mentally. Like, I got to a point where it's like I don't got shit to prove to you. Like, you gotta.
If you don't know I love you already, nigga.
I learned, like, I just really had to learn because you gotta start hanging around. Like I say, you gotta hang around people that's for you. You hang around people that's not for you, they have you feeling like you gotta go out of your way to show them who the fuck you are. And it don't make sense. Like, right. I know who I am. Why am I going out of my way to prove it to you? If you don't see it by now, especially after a certain amount of time, it's like, okay, cool. I'm not gonna make me feel like that makes me less of a person. You feel me? So I had to just, and I don't encourage toxic shit. It's actually very much annoying, cause to break free from that actually feels really good. Like, just to get to that next point. I used to be dating this person. I'm like, dang, I wonder if I'm ever gonna get out of this. And then to finally get so close to being that far out of it starts to feel like really amazing. So prioritize yourself, prioritize your dreams, prioritize your goals, work on yourself, do your inner work. I was a big spiritual person, and I feel like that was another reason why I try to like hold on to it, because I'm trying to get everybody to view stuff how I view stuff. Right. But that's really hard, because just because you're doing your inner work don't mean that they're doing it. You feel me? So it's harder, because you like, okay, this is what it could look like. I'm here, and you're trying to get them to see that, and it's like they don't see that because that's not their reality. That's not how they view stuff. That's not their perspective. You feel me? And it's really hard to try to, like I said, you can take somebody to the well, but you can't make them drink the water. You feel me? So yeah, after you done all you can, and please don't burn yourself out.
Right.
Go on your way. You know, your life still goes on, and greater things gonna keep happening. Keep your pure heart, man, and just keep hope for whatever is for you is gonna find you. But it's never gonna find you holding on to shit that's not for you, because you ain't got no room for it.
Right. I know he probably kicking himself right now.
Kick yourself, nigga. Kick yourself. I kick myself too. I ain't gonna lie, because even at the time, like, I could understand why it may have seemed like I was never going to push forward. But that's a lie. Because at some point, like, right now, it's so much stuff I've been through. It's like, at some point, one thing I know now, even still to this day, it's like, when stuff don't work out for me, it's like, man, we done been through so much stuff that seemed like it wasn't working out. These are my inner thoughts. Like, dude, give it some time. It'll turn around. Or even if it's not working out, it's probably not working out because something else. Like, I'm going 20 years. Some people older than me. We've spent enough time on earth to know that if something's not working out, it's because it's not supposed to. And if it's not working out, it's not supposed to either at that time exactly, or it's just not supposed to at all. But exactly. It's, you know what I'm saying? But if you moving properly and you work in love and light like me, it's just gonna work out for you regardless. Because the universe, the source, it feed that. It's hey, my God supports me. It supports me.
Hey, you better say it loud.
The source and everything around me, it supports me, because I feel like I move different. You feel me? And the way I move, I try to get other people to move like that too. I'm not trying to hold on to the way I move. No, because if more people move like me, I might have some more friends. You feel me?
Exactly.
But it's different. I ain't pressed for it. I just don't force it either. It's all about knowing yourself. That's what I push as an artist. That's why any place I've been, I tell them self-awareness is key. I'm a big self-awareness person. I don't like shallow stuff. I don't like people who run from themselves, don't want to know. Like, no.
Be yourself.
Be yourself. Like, it's so much about you to learn. I say that in my song, Superstar. I wrote the song Superstar on my latest project, y'all, May 11th, a few months ago. 2 New Life. It's a song on there, y'all, titled Superstar. I wrote that song for me, really, but it was a self-help song, but it was really for people who consider themselves to be something more than what people say they are, which is, to me, I'm a superstar. You feel me?
On God.
I already know that. When you have a relationship with God, you understand the purpose of life. Purpose of life is not just for you alone. It's for everybody around you. So, I'm a star. I shine, and it'll affect everybody. You feel me? If I do it properly. You feel me? That's the whole thing with influence. That's another issue I have. Like, with people, you got influence and you don't use it properly. Like, you got influence for a reason. You got a gift.
God gave you that gift. God gave you that gift for a reason.
Yeah,
use it.
You mess up with it when you take the influence and you promote the wrong shit. You got the power. You got anywhere as close to the power as the government have. You supposed to be elevating minds and spirits. If you're doing anything other than that, I just feel like, what the fuck? It's all cool to be fun. I ain't saying don't be fun. I ain't saying, I got my little drink, I usually have a little blunt too, you feel me? But I'm not saying don't be fun, don't laugh, don't play. I ain't even saying don't twerk. Do what you do. But at the end of the day, people need to know when it come down to it, know yourself.
For sure.
Know yourself. And stand on that.
I always say, like, I'm a big believer, and I say it all the time, always be yourself, because it's only one you, for real. It's plenty, you can't, that's like me, I hate saying this all the time. Me trying to act to be gangster or something that I'm fucking not. I can't do that because everybody know that's not me.
Right.
I can only be myself, and if you don't accept me for me being goofy ass Granville, quiet in the corner, not fucking with no, well, I don't really need to fuck with you
Y'all
then.
down the line. You feel me?
For
And
real.
some people take that personal, but it's like, bro, why you mad at me? Because I see what it is and I keep it moving. I'm not trying to stay here. You feel me? Like, the idea and the goal is to always want better for yourself. You need to be better than the day before. I learned, at least over the past 2 to 3 years, every year that ended and I come into a new one, I'm like, dang, I couldn't think this way last year. Last year I wasn't thinking this way. Last year I wouldn't have had that thought. Last year I wouldn't have told myself this. And that's how you should be every year. If every year, every 3 to 6 months, your mind and your thought process, y'all, is not elevating, it is, you need to check yourself.
Right.
Feel me?
I always say, like, for me, I feel like every 5 years is you flip another page. Like when you're 20, you do certain things. When you're 25, you ain't gonna do the same things you used to do when you was 21, 20. When you turn 30, you ain't gonna do the same things
you grow out of stuff.
Yeah.
You're gonna grow out of some stuff, and when you growing out of it, allow yourself to, because you gotta shed. Like, you gotta grow. You ain't gonna be the same person you was 16 in high school, and you shouldn't want to be.
If you are that, you got a motherfucking problem.
It's a big
real.
issue. There's no way you should be spending years the same person. There's too many days in 1 year for you to not be seeing something differently that you need to change within yourself. And nobody's perfect. I don't care if you the richest motherfucker, the healthiest motherfucker. It don't matter. Like, it's always something to work on. Everybody's struggling with something. Like, and the best way to, I feel like, handle it is to build your mental. That's you gotta build your mental, because your mental is what takes you through life. I mean, your soul goes with you, but your mind is what's processing it all. It's the crown chakra. It's where it's all hitting and getting them downloads at. So the stronger you are in your mind, the better of a person you could be, not just for yourself, but also for people around you. And then it gives you a little bit more confidence too, because it's like, bitch, what? You feel me? Like, what are you talking about? This is the work people don't want to do. So when you go ahead and I just told my little brother this the other day. He 18, but all his little friends and stuff, they be at the house. But I'm telling them, like, we had a little conversation. He wanted to do a little fight or something about something real petty, and I'm just like, I play a lot with him, so a lot of times I be like, I don't really know how to talk to him serious. We really be play fighting all day, and I had to tell him now, I'm like, we play a lot, but listen to me. You need to start thinking different now, because even though you young, if you start thinking different now, it's gonna put you ahead of the fucking game. I'm telling you. It don't matter how young you are, really, because it's not that age ain't nothing but a number, because it is for them nasty ass folks. You feel me? But as far as learning, there's no limit on learning. There's no limit. You could learn. I don't put it past a baby going to college. You feel me? Like, we on a planet, you know what I'm saying, or floating rock, whatever you want to call it. We come from consciousness, nigga, source, trees, all this stuff around. Anything is possible, my nigga. Like, don't put limits on when and how you can learn stuff, or I won't know this about it. You won't know nothing about that till you do this, or till you 20 or so. None of that matters. I'm 20 now, and I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm damn near 45 someday. But I don't care either, you feel me? Because there's people that act 45 that still act, there's 45 still act like 16 and shit. Like, or 20 or whatever. Like, so, wherever you are, feed your mind. Feed your mental. I read my books. I do my word search, puzzle. I do whatever keeps my mind feeling like it needs to. I need more. You gotta open up new parts of your brain. It's kind of fascinating to me. I feel like if I was an artist in this time, I would be into like neuroscience or some shit. Because I like perspective and cognitive responses and shit like that. Because it's like, that's where everything is. Everything is here. So it's like, I feel like everybody should be trying to break down, or really learn their mind and understand themselves. You feel me? So yeah, that's why I push as an artist. Like, I talk my shit, especially I got some new shit coming. I talk my shit, y'all know. But at the end of the day, I just talk my shit as a way to express. But at the end of the day, I come back to the drawing board. What is it that we need to do? What is it that we need to do next? What is it that I need to do for myself now? Okay, I was here last year. What I need to do this year? But that don't mean to be like so hard on yourself, burn
Right.
yourself out, because I tend to do that too. But
Yeah.
it's all a process.
You
I'm
know
not
something?
perfect.
You more mentally you more mature than just 20, like for real, bro.
Yeah,
Like
I get that a lot. Thank you, though.
you got an old soul, like you been here before or some shit for real.
I have. I think I'm on my ninth.
I believe
life
shit.
path.
I
ain't gonna lie.
believe shit. Like I believe when we die, we come back as a baby, but we still remember what happened when we was in our first life.
Yeah, man. Everything is. I feel like even with that, like everything is spiritual. So it's like some people. I ain't trying to reincarnate. After this time, I want out. So
But
this lifetime, I'm going. And when I say I want out, I mean I come back if I have to help. Like I'm here now, because I feel like people are oh, what is life and coming. I ain't gonna lie, I used to be very suicidal. Like I'm talking about the smallest shit. I'm like, damn, I just want to die. Like what the fuck you got me here? I used to be like that, and I actually overdosed before. But after that time, I had to sit in the hospital and no phone. I'm locked up, and I don't like that. I don't like to be monitored. I like the hospital, but I don't like to the point where y'all telling me what to do.
hell no.
I don't trust it. You
Hell
feel me? So it's like, you know what? I had already made up my mind. I'm like, you know what, God? I'm gonna take that as a sign, cause that wasn't my first time trying to kill myself. There's plenty of times I tried to kill myself. That shit never worked. This time I actually ended up in the
Cause
hospital.
you're here for a reason.
Yeah, it never worked. I'm like, damn, why the fuck can't I die? Like for real. And I'm like, God damn. But after I went to that hospital, I'm like, okay, cool. And then literally like a year later, I started getting into my music. So always so much stuff I started getting into, and it's like you start to see why, like why you still here, why you still here, and I learned so much I would have never experienced had I died off at the time. So it's like also give yourself grace, give yourself time. If you feeling suicidal, don't feel bad. Just look for positive outlets, help. I did therapy. I talk about it in my song Superstars too. Therapy, I done did them sessions. You feel me? Depression, I done beat that. I done all of that. You feel me? So when I try to give you understand, like when I talk like that, I don't come from a judgmental place. I'm coming from experience. I'm coming from learning. It's possible for you to get there too.
Right.
It's not coming from somebody who ain't never experienced shit and just talking. No, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I've been through I'm only 20, probably like, damn, how the fuck, what could you have possibly been through?
You done been through some stuff for real.
I done been through some shit. Like, I mean, it be feeling like sometimes in life, it's like, damn, do life like me? But it's not even that. Experiences, they don't happen to us, they happen for us. All of that shit made me be able to sit where I am today, have the confidence that I have. It's all about how you respond to your experiences, I feel like. And it gives you a different outlook, so you know how to, deal with stuff, view the world, how to help others in situations, because you can see stuff differently that they can't see because you've evolved past the part they haven't evolved past. And it's not to look at it like, oh, I'm here and you still there. No, that ain't how you do it. You look at it like, okay, I made it past this, so let me tell you how you can.
Let me pull you up.
Right, that's how you do that. So that's the kind of person that I am. I'm not a hard person to get along with. I feel like, now I know when shit is off.
You say if it's off if it's off, then I'm out.
I know when some shit is off, and you gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. And I won't even say much. And that's what make my mama.
They were like, "Where the fuck 1K? Where she been at? Goddamn 1K, where you been?"
Out, like for real. Out of not somewhere people ain't trying to be for real. Like, and it's not even. I feel like it's just common these days to be doing shit that don't really serve you no purpose. Let me tell you something.
Right.
I'm doing shit that serve purpose. I don't give a damn if I'm just laying in my bed. It's for me.
Right.
Like, it's serving me something at the time. But, even some days you got to get up, do something, do a little. Long as it's for you. You feel me? As long as it's for you, and not even in such a selfish way, but don't hurt people to get your point across. Don't hurt people to elevate. Don't take that bottom low barrel, shit that they push. Grimy stuff. Don't make those moves.
Right.
Just wait your turn, wait your turn. I'm learning patience. My actual name is Faith. So I feel like in this lifetime, my mom got a whole story with my birth. For a whole story. I wasn't even supposed to be here. I fought an IUD. Shit was attached to my head at birth. They were talking about I was gonna be retarded and plus some more shit. But look at me. It's the whole opposite.
And here rapping in the whole nine.
And then my mom didn't know to name me, and she got this whole little story. It was some little light coming her room in the middle of the night, told her to name me Faith. And I feel like, because that's something I had to learn in this lifetime. Like, and I feel like God, like, just name her that, because that's something she got to learn. She got to learn to have some faith. And I'm learning that in this lifetime, have more faith, because I get through a lot with nothing.
Okay.
People would be surprised.
Now, let me ask you, what made you fall in love with hip-hop? Do you remember your first time listening to rap, or the first time you heard somebody rapping, you was like, man, that shit fire as hell?
First time, my mom said I like music as a baby. She said I used to dance to Lil Jon in the back seat in my car seat. So I mean that's a start. But
she was in there,
yeah. And as far as that, hip hop, I'm just more like I like all music for real. I feel like any real artist explores everything. So, but it just with rap, as far as rapping and stuff, I was a big poet growing up. So. Even like in school, middle school, they don't use like my poems and stuff for school lessons. I done had to write for school board meetings and all kind. I'm a writer. I've always been a writer since a kid. So that was just something that came easy to me. If I could write a poem, I could write a rap.
All day.
It ain't nothing but putting a little beat to it. You know, some people, they can't even do that. So I encourage other people too at the same time. Like, don't let nobody tell you, oh, anybody could do that. Nobody give a fuck what anybody could do. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of people who can't do what you do, whatever that may be.
Right.
So just continue to, perfect your craft. That's what I've been doing. That's what I'm gonna continue to do. It may be a lot of people that can rap, but a lot of people don't got my story. A lot of people don't got my perspective.
And a lot of people don't got your flow is so different.
People say that.
Your flow different. That shit be goddamn, you be floating on that motherfucker for real. And you ain't coming like too hard. You ain't coming too soft, goddamn. You be floating on that. I say, listen to this nigga goddamn floating on a goddamn beat.
Go, man. I be trying because they be like, oh, you ain't got no, they be like, you want to have a hook to a song or like a little chorus or something. But I just get it right sometimes and I just write straight through the beat. They're like, damn, where the chorus, where the hook? Sometimes I don't got it for y'all. Because a lot of times when I started writing my first few songs, like my song Know Better, Off the Muscle, What It Is, Unstoppable, Losing Track. I wrote all of that stuff just sitting in my room before I even knew exactly what I was going to do with it. I would just sit in my room and rap. I mean, just write. What I did was I found beats to just put them on. And then I'm like, I can make this a song. You feel me? Well, a lot of my first beginning songs was just shit that I would just sit in my room and write my thoughts. And boom. Don't play with me. I ain't gonna lie. Don't piss me off, cause.
Do you remember your first time getting in the studio, actually making a song?
Yeah, first song I made. Let me tell y'all. I was staying in this neighborhood in here in Charlotte. It's like 2021, going into 2020, or maybe like 2020. I think it's 2021 for sure though. But my friends up the street, shout out Destiny and Ocean and all them, because they make music too. Destiny, the great out of town Ocean, y'all boys tap in. But yeah, they make music. So these are my friends in the neighborhood. I was hanging with them, and me and my cousin, we like, this is right after the time we was playing around. We had actually they had the beatbox challenge going on.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking about it when it came. I'm like, dang, that's a song.
She said, "Hey, I get on that motherfucker and goddamn float on that bitch."
So yeah, we remixed that in the house. Me, her, and my little sister just playing around one morning. We started hanging with them, and they was going to the studio. So I'm like, I want to go to the studio too. I want to try to, just see what it's like. I never had been before, and I went for the first time with them, and I actually recorded for the first time with them. Was
you nervous?
Look, I was. I ain't gonna say a little bit. I was definitely nervous because I usually tell people, if I ain't nervous, I ain't nervous.
Did you sound when you first recorded? Did you sound how you sound now, or was it a whole different type of flow?
I feel like it's something different there. Like, I don't know. It's something different there. It's something different. I don't feel like the knowing or the confidence was there because I'm just not even playing around. I'm just trying to, when you new to some shit, I was new to it. So, but I knew I wanted to do it. So I went ahead and did it. But yeah, I mean, I listened to the song the other day. I still listen to it, because it still bangs for me. It's something I have to carry. I mean, I treat all my music like they my kids, for real. And I'm the type of person, sometimes I don't even like to hear my own voice. So, but some days I just have to turn my shit on, feel me, and remind myself.
I feel you on that, goddamn, not like it. Because sometimes if you want me to be, I've never listened to a whole interview with me.
I understand.
I be like, I sound like this the whole interview.
I totally understand.
I wish I could have a deep voice like old buddy from Boys to Men or something like that. I sound like a goddamn.
That's how I feel when I make my music, and sometimes I go home and I listen to them. I'm like, we don't really know ourselves. We know ourselves, well, like, not like that, but like, we know ourselves not only from what we know, but from how people perceive us. You know, like how you tell me, you got a nice flow. You know, these are things I know about myself based off how other people see them.
But you don't think that
you don't. Sometimes you don't see it for yourself though. You feel me?
My nigga, you be goddamn floating on that motherfucker.
I don't be wanting to hear. I'm like, when I'm writing though, like when I start, I get on my beats. I know when I'm writing something I'm finna like, because I start getting excited. I'm like, typing my notes, and I'm feeling it, and I start getting excited. I'm like, oh yeah, this is good. Then I keep on writing. So that's just like that. But once I get to hear it though, sometimes I get back home, I'm like, I don't know about this.
You be second guessing your shit, then you play it for your homegirls, they be like, man, that shit gold. Nigga, you tripping.
I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But then I realized that, so like when I went to the studio last weekend, the songs I did that weekend, I went home, I listened to them. I'm like, I don't know. I usually hit them up like, goddamn, I don't know. I think I don't like this, but it's different now. I love it. Because you gotta fall in love. You gotta fall in love. Even I listened to everything I have out the other day, right before I came here. I listened to everything I had out, and I'm in the house just bumping around. Like, oh yeah, you know what? I listen to myself like I don't know me. So it's like, yeah, you gotta do that though. Because how the fuck else can I expect somebody else to listen to me? If you don't want to hear yourself, this is like something like...
Boy, you just dropped the gem on me.
That's some real shit.
You just how somebody else gonna want to listen to you if you don't want to listen to yourself. Man.
You gotta amplify that energy. Like, shit. You gotta make people love that shit. You gotta love it. Fuck. You can't have nothing coming up to you loving it more than you do, because then you ain't gonna receive it how you supposed to receive it.
Right.
Somebody supposed to come up to you and say they fuck with that shit, you supposed to say, damn right, nigga. You supposed to. Fuck,
that ain't even being cocky. That's just that's just what it is.
It's just like, man, you supposed to fuck with yourself, nigga. Like, regardless of what it is, I don't care what mistake you made yesterday. You wake up tomorrow, correct yourself, keep it pushing, and keep fucking with you. I don't give a fuck who stop fucking with you. Fuck with you. I fuck with me.
All day.
I fuck with me every day. I really fuck with me. I'm actually a cool ass jig. For real. It's not even no cocky shit, because I like other cool people, but it's just all in knowing that, like, who are you? And it just give you more confidence is everything. I'm learning that. I didn't always have it. I'll be completely honest. That's not something that I always carried. But the older I get, the more I have it.
Pop that shit.
The more I have it, who gonna take it?
Exactly.
Oh.
Let me ask you, who is your Mount Rushmore artist, your favorite for?
I don't got a lot of female artists, right? Mm-hmm. But number one female artist for me is Lauryn Hill. Boom. I
can tell. Something made me think like I know she gonna say Lauryn.
What?
The miseducation of Lauryn Hill still go.
Lauryn Hill. I'm hearing songs in my head right now. Like, she be flowing. You talk about a flow. She can sing, rap, do whatever on the beat, and it's just like she own that shit, man. It's Lauryn, and she ain't even never really had to do too much. You feel me? No. I've listened to her since a kid. She's gonna rap. She's gonna give it to you, and she's gonna give you some cool shit, but she also gonna give you some knowledge.
Right.
And see, that's what I'm about. You see, I'm gonna give you some cool shit, but I'm gonna give you something to put in your pocket on the way out too. Feel me? Because that's how it's supposed to be. If we not I feel like music is good and cool, but if we can't learn from it,
what are you doing?
Don't put it to your ears.
You just goddamn. It's some niggas, man. They just be slide. I'm like, bro, I can't. That shit get into your goddamn in your
system.
I be like, I just want to chill, laugh, goddamn.
Sometimes you don't want to hear all that.
I want to hear some cool shit, goddamn. Like, but one thing I can say about your music, like, cause your flow is so goddamn. I feel like. When I listen to your shit, I want to goddamn be in a convertible with the top down, just riding goddamn on the highway and shit. Like goddamn, if I could describe your flow, that's what I would. That's that top down music, goddamn.
Hey, I like that, man. My godmama wanted to buy me a convertible when I was little. That was her dream car.
Bro, that's the best.
That's so crazy.
I had one. It's the best thing in the world.
That was her dream car for me when I was little. She was like, "You get past a certain age, no kids, I'm gonna buy you a convertible." But now that I'm older, I told her I ain't want that shit no more. I ain't want no convertible.
What's your dream car?
My dream car is...
You better not say no Scat Pack.
I ain't want them. I want a GLE 63 Benz. Black on black interior, peanut butter.
Have you seen
red in it.
You seen that new one they got?
Man.
Oh my god. And them bitches holler when you hit the gas.
Hey, y'all hear me telling y'all what I want.
Nah, you ain't telling them what you manifesting what you want.
What I'm gonna get, nigga. This is what I want. I got it on my Pinterest board. It's a dream car. You gotta set it up, man. And that's another thing too. I feel like I make manifest music. Feel me? Because a lot of stuff you just gotta speak it to existence. I do that.
I do that all the time.
You gotta do that, man. It's like, I don't give a fuck if I'm speaking it for 3 years. You just give me a few more. You gonna see. It's gotta happen because you gotta stay on that. Whatever your focus is on is what is happening, is what unraveling. Everything that is here was once not in sight. It was thought of first.
Right.
Even life itself, you were thought of and then you were created. Everything is thought of. So, man, we are all creators. It's not nothing to take from the Most High God, you feel me? Well, because the Most High God lives within inside of all of us, we all have the ability to naturally create. All you gotta do is ask for it and speak it and think it, and there, next thing you know, boom, you got it. It's just that simple, man. Like, so, yeah, I'll try to tell people be very mindful of how you speak. Like, I was texting somebody today, they like, oh, I don't say, people be saying grand rising is corny. And I get it. You feel me? It sound like a little...
They say, all the girls on my Instagram say if a dude jump in their inbox saying Grand Rising, that's a red flag.
It seemed like a red flag. It do sound a little bit cheesy coming from a dude. It's like, especially with some dudes, they try to say shit that they think you would like. See, that's when you piss me off. Don't come to me with no script, please. Because you think I'm going to respond like every other person. I'm not every other person. You have to come with something different.
Be yourself.
Yeah, be original. But at the same... If you say good morning, I'm not going to look at you... stupid, you know, because half of the world still say good morning.
Absolutely.
You feel me? It's still like, it's a lot of people who still gotta wake up on a conscious level in certain places. I don't judge for that though, because it takes time. You're not on my time. You on source time. You feel me? Me and the source is on a separate time, but you don't learn on my time. You learn on your time. I don't know what God is teaching you, how long it's going to take you to get there, you know, so I don't judge. So, you know what I'm saying? I got to look at stuff, but as far as like, I just say risings because grand risings they do sound kind of like cheesy. But I hit you with that risings though. You know, risings, rise and shine or something like that. Real quick. Somebody like, oh yeah, you country as hell. It ain't even about that. It's just about like, and I tell people, if people don't know why people say, because I had saw on Twitter girls going off about that. But it's not, people don't say that for like trying to act like they something that they're not. I feel like if you're doing it properly with the right intention, the idea is that good morning, the word morning.
It's like you mourning somebody.
Yeah, mourning. Morning has a negative connotation to it. You feel me? So you don't want to say good morning because who's morning? You feel me? It's rise and shine. It's rising. It's a good day. It's blessed. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about your words because the words are spelling. You feel me? And that's how when you use your words and it's power in the tongue, you can do so much. You use your tongue properly, you be dangerous to the world because they don't understand the power behind it. And that's another thing with music too. I feel like it's something that we kind of like abuse on a level because with sounds and frequencies and everything is
you deep as hell, bro. You be hitting all cylinders for real. Man. You sound like my homeboy Hydro Indigo. He the one give me all the stones and all that good stuff.
I like stones. When I came in here.
Like he be on that type of frequency. He be talking about the throat chakra and the heart chakra.
Because it's so real. Like it's so real. It's so freaking real. Like everything is physical. And then it's spiritual. But it's all happening at the same time. And the thing with spiritual things, it's happening on a different speed than it is in physical life because this is human. So here, you don't see exactly what's happening on the other side. Mm-hmm. Unless, you know, some people do have that exact gift. Me, personally, I'm a dreamer. I already know how the fuck this shit going in. I've been shown in my sleep. You feel me?
I daydream like a motherfucker. You know, one thing that you just said, like, the power... Like, if you speak it, you can be it. Like, right when I first started this podcast, like, I couldn't get no guests, and I would down myself, like, man, I ain't gonna never. But when I switched my mindset and was like, nigga, your shit fire, bro. You gonna get whoever the fuck you want. You gonna get rich off of this shit. You gonna teach other people how to do the shit.
Yep.
You gonna goddamn keep moving. You gonna elevate and shit. Just start goddamn. I got me a one of them little 369 tablet where you write the shit out, write your thoughts out, what you want 3 times a day.
Boom.
Shit start popping.
Because you gotta own your power. If you sit here telling yourself, I can't have that, you ain't gonna never have it. You said it. Boom. You said it. You already disqualified yourself. I am is the Most High God itself. And when you say I am, the space is laid for you to fill it in. So if you say I am broke, what the fuck? What you think? You feel me? I don't give a fuck if I got $2 in my pocket, bitch. You don't hear me saying
I'm gonna be wealthy.
Ain't no broke. You feel me? That's not something that I call.
That's my wife get on me all the time when I ain't got no money. I be like, man, I'm broke right now. She like, you broke? You ain't gonna never have no money talking like that. So she say, you ain't got it right now.
Right now. But man, what? That money back there, it's loading. You feel me? And if it's loading, then you everything. Yeah. And that's why people try to like measure people based off what they got now. Say thank you, because when you get what you are, what's already yours, then they a materialistic, fed, eating ass won't be there because you will know. See, when people do that, God give you time. When you down and you ain't got no money, God is giving you time to weed out the people and the things that's looking at you like you ain't got shit. Get them away from you. Because when it's time for you to have, them people ain't supposed to be around. You feel me? You want the people that's around who understand that even when you ain't got, you still everything. You feel me? Because you something to lose. Me, I'm something to lose. You don't want to lose this $5 or $100 million, nigga. I'm telling you, you don't want to do that because you feel me. Even people gonna have bad days, and you could be the richest mug right now, but life happens. You gotta be prepared for life to happen.
For real.
However that may be. So yeah, now, be mindful, guys. That's what I'm saying.
For real. Now let me ask you, what are some of your biggest no-nos? Like, it could be doing shows, it could be in the studio, it could be anything. What's something 1K just not going for, like, that just would make you disappear from a motherfucker?
I don't be too, like, weird. When I say weird, because I like a good weird. You feel me?
I'm weird, though.
I feel like I'm a good weird. You know, to some people, you're going to be a good weird to people who want to be in the norm.
Like, I'll walk in the room with my olive, like...
Yeah, like, we don't do
shit.
that. I don't live an OR, ordinary reality. I live an NOR, a non-ordinary reality. That's what I live because I do me. You know, that's just what it is. We are creating. Whatever you do has not been seen until you do it. Even with me as an artist, all them artists out there, Glorilla, Slaughter, it doesn't matter. Because they ain't seen you. Your mark has not been placed in the world yet until somebody hear or see you. And if you don't never make it to that point because you holding yourself back, then you never gonna make your own lane. Make your own lane. Don't even try to be like nobody else. Create the lane that nobody has seen yet. Do what nobody has seen. Be you. Because ain't nobody been you yet. Ain't nobody been me, nigga. That's why when the faith pop it, they like, damn.
Bro, I'm gonna make that a clip. I'm gonna make that a clip.
Nobody's been her. Nobody's seen. Nobody showed me what she's showing me right now. Why? Nobody was supposed to. Only me can do this because it's only in me to do it. I was designed to do this. They're designed to be them. That's all I hate with. This is one thing I hate. With a lot of new artists, everybody try to compare every female artist to Nicki Minaj.
Hell nah.
Can we please talk about this? And then I'm gonna go back to your question. Cause stop it. Nicki Minaj is Nicki. Nicki worked her era. Hey, she did her one. But at the same time, it's like, everybody ain't supposed to be Nicki. Stop trying to compare every new artist to Nicki Minaj.
Oh, she sound like Lotto.
I ain't trying to, and this is before the fame. You feel me, though? I ain't trying to set off the barbs or whatever, but I could also give 2 fucks. Because I'm saying some real shit. It don't matter. Every artist is not trying to be somebody that you like. A lot of artists are just simply trying to make their own fucking way.
Right.
So just allow that. Like, Nicki, who she supposed to have been. And if she's still creating, she supposed to be who she supposed to be right now. Same as any other artist. Y'all, let me tell you one thing about Glorilla. I ain't seen nobody like Glorilla before Glorilla. Nobody came like Glorilla came. That's why everybody loved Glorilla when she came out. That shit was new to the world.
For real.
She was new.
How I explain Glorilla? It's like that girl that stay in the hood, goddamn, that you know up the street that do hair and shit, but she be in the house all the time, but goddamn, she just like somebody you know, like you that you know, but like the way her flow, like I like people with a different flow. I hate when people say everybody, because like we got Boss Man D-Lo out. A lot of niggas in Charlotte want to sound like Boss Man D-Lo.
They want to sound like let me tell you something about Charlotte, and I ain't from here, so I don't claim it or nothing like that. But I was just telling somebody this last night. Charlotte has no originality to me. Like,
we don't have our own sound.
It's no own nothing. It's no, all y'all got is. And are you from here?
All day, every day.
Oh, okay.
So I understand what you. No. I don't take, bruh. I mean, sis, everything you saying, all the higher ups that I done had on this show say the same shit. DJ Chuck T said the same shit that you're saying.
Like, it's like nobody is original, because I feel like I've been here for 10 years. I'm telling, from the time I was 10 to 20, or 11 to 20. God dang, it's just giving, like, where is it? Like, even with South Carolina, it's certain stuff from South Carolina, you just know South Carolina is South Carolina. But Charlotte, it's just like, here, I don't know if it's because it's a lot of, I don't know, it's like alienated a little bit. Like, like, what can you do that's you? You feel me? Like, it's really hard to find people to embrace what's them, what makes them, who are you, what do you do?
That goes back to being yourself.
Yeah, just being here. It's really hard. Nobody here original. It's nothing. I hate that a lot. So, like, I usually could tell when I meet somebody that's not from Charlotte. Like, I could literally usually tell. I don't know. You just threw me for a loop there.
Yeah, I'm here. I told you I'm a little bit different, a little bit weird. Like,
I like it though. I like it. This like, is the Charlatan you want to be.
For real. I like Funko Pops and shit. I like being ducked off and I'm gonna go ahead. My dream, what I don't want to say my dream. What I'm going to do is, like, I just want to have a whole bunch of land, have me a house, have me a whole bunch of kids with my old lady, be able to plant food. I like planting. I like gardening. That's my shit.
Right.
I like stuff like that. All that. Going to the club, and I don't even really like having. I know I'm gonna have a whole bunch of money, but it's not really that serious to me, for real.
Right.
Long as I'm happy and my old lady happy and we got a family, and I'm
real happiness is knowing that even with, I feel like that's another thing, the definition of happiness people they put such a material base thing on it, but
it's not material.
Is not what brings happiness. What brings happiness is being happy even with the little that you have. That's what the happiness is, knowing that even if I got very little right now, I am content with where I am and what I have, and I am okay, and I know that tomorrow I still am going to be okay, going to be well off. That's happiness. Happiness is not constantly chasing the next new thing, because you're fine where you are. And that's not to say you can't have new desires or want new things. It'll come to you. You can have those things, but you take happiness and joy out of yourself when you constantly place it on the next object, because you're chasing it now. You're chasing it. It's like you put it on this and you get that, and it's, now I want this, I ain't gonna be able to get that. And it's like, damn, bitch, really, nobody could please you. Not even God itself, because you constantly moving a fucking mark. Like, you can't do that to yourself.
My mama told me, like, if you don't appreciate the shit that you already got, God ain't gonna give you
my mama told me that too.
Really what he got for you.
My mama told me that
if you got a raggedy car and that motherfucker running, get you
Take
back
care
and
of
forth to where you need to go. You don't be, man, my raggedy ass car. Be happy with what you got, because God got more for you.
Be grateful. Be very grateful. My mama always tell me, matter of fact, like I said, I had to move to South Carolina, but when I moved back to South Carolina, like, compared to where I was living and how I was living here, it's a big difference compared to now where I live. Even with working, when I moved down there to work, like, pay cut, it's so much cuts I took moving back down there, but I understand why I moved back down there.
It's more love.
It's more, not even, because what happened was, like, in November of last year, my mom got in a really bad car accident. Like, it was really bad, and after a while, where we were staying, it was a real nice spot too. We ended up having for the move, and then she decided to move back to South Carolina because she didn't want to stay here anymore after that. So she just wanted to move back. I'm like I said, I don't play with my mom, so I wasn't gonna send her back down there, especially with all that. She had torn ligaments, internal bleeding, all kind of shit.
How mama doing now though?
She doing good.
Man,
I posted a picture of my mama today. You want
let's go, mama. Let's go.
Went down. That's how God worked, though. You feel me, my mom? That's how God worked. Like, it's so much stuff we took a cut for. We didn't understand, and even some days I'm like, dang, I don't understand until I get moments like this where you gotta present your misunderstanding. And it's like, it actually starts to kind of make sense because you actually become okay with it. And I feel like that's when God move you, because it's like, okay, you understand why I placed you where you were. You're understanding, you grasping the lesson. Now I can elevate you. It's all about, and it's not even about, I be thinking like, dang, so you mean to tell me I gotta do this just to get that? And it's like, that's not the way to think. This is real life, because cause I know other people gonna have the same thoughts. You feel me? So you gotta be like, even if you're thinking like that, don't think like that. Just be like, take what you take what you can take from it, and then move forward, because it's always something good to take out of it. My mom she doing good. And when I moved back home though, I took a lot of cuts and just a lot of different changes that I just was I feel like, I wouldn't say I was unprepared for it, but the source don't put me in positions I'm unprepared for. You might think you're unprepared for it, but you just shut up and stop complaining, you would get to the next step. Complaining slows us down. It's slow. I complain a lot. I'm a complainer. Right. Take it from me. I'm telling you, it's gonna slow you down. Just accept it and keep it moving. But yeah, like, moving down there was just a bit different for me. But it's life. You feel me? Shit, it could turn around. You gotta be grateful. My mama say now, like, take care of the home you went. Take care of the car you have. My mama ain't have no car. You moved down there. Within a week or two of being down there, boom, she had something to drive. You feel me? And it still works to this day. Some days the air don't work in that bitch, but it's gonna
get me where the fuck I need to go.
Where we go? Yeah, 1K rise. I'm talking about 1K really still living that shit, but I still create. You feel me? I'm still who I am.
Man, something.
I'm telling you, I go.
Just how you.
I struggle today.
Something. You making, the more and more you talk, bro. You making me a goddamn bigger and bigger fan, bro. I swear to God, man. Like, I wouldn't, just from looking on the outside at your Instagram, I wouldn't know all of this stuff, bro. And like, I mean, sis, I keep calling you, bro. It's so easy. It's so easy to goddamn talk to you. Like, I really feel. I'm rooting for you like a motherfucker. I'm finna be posting your shit like hell, bro. It's certain artists. I made a post the other day. It's like, it's certain people that I support, and I'ma support no matter what. Goddamn, you definitely wanna. And let me say this too, man. I know I might ruffle some feathers. I feel like the women are coming way more harder than the dudes coming. I always say, like, who's gonna save the Carolinas? As a whole, I've told somebody it's gonna be a woman that comes in and make the Carolinas what it's supposed to be, because we done had dudes rapping for the longest. They ain't been doing right by other people. I feel like it's gonna have to take a female's touch for North and South Carolina to got dang on to pop. And it's so many dope female. Yourself, 1keleven, Lena Scott, DDA Tink, Big Tootie, got them Jasmine Tierra. I could Congo, Days. I could go on and on and on and on. Like, I feel like the woman movement. Somebody got on me for saying female.
Female what?
You know how it is today.
I feel like these though, with female, and even to even add to what you're saying, the word female. To bring anything together, you need a good balance of female and, masculinity. So your feminine and your masculine, you want good balance of that, so that you can really work with everybody. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. You want to be able to. It don't matter what gender you are, because at the end of the day, none of us are human. We are spiritual people. We are spirits having a human experience. So if you try to base me off of a body type or gender or anything like that, then you automatically already disqualify yourself. We have to stop putting limits on shit. Like, you can do so much. It don't matter who you are, what you have. It don't matter. You can do so much because you come from something that creates everything. Right. And when you think like that, it just really allows you to, like, flow for real. Like, wow, I could do anything. I come from something that makes everything.
You
Like,
just goddamn blew my mind.
make the sun rise in the morning.
I never thought about that. We come from something that created everything.
So why would we have any limits? You still have the limit to create, even with what you are in the human body. You still have the limit. You still have the ability to create with no limits. Why? Because you come from something that lives in you. Literally live in you. So if it's in you, this is when you fuck up. When you start going outside of you to think that's when you got to make shit work. No, it's within you. You got to go within. Everything, you push shit from within and turn it out. That's how you want to talk about turning the motherfucker out. That's how you turn the motherfucker out. Make that motherfucker do that inside work.
Boy, she over here goddamn blowing my motherfucker.
I dare you.
God, she ain't number 20, bro, but she way mature than a lot of man.
I dare you to do
we
that.
We come from something that goddamn gonna create everything.
Nigga, I'm talking about in parts of the world you never seen. It's water's flowing you never seen right now.
Is it a place in the world that you want to go to that you ain't never been? What's that one place you want to go to that you're going to go to that you never been to?
To Dubai, and I would like to go to the pyramids. I'm trying to really be out there. You feel me? I'm digging deep. You feel me? I'm experiencing everything. I'm traveling. I'm gonna see the whole world for real. But that's one of my 2 top spots. Dubai. I want to go to Dubai, and I want to see the pyramids. That's my top 2 places that I want to go.
Can I ask you something crazy?
Yeah.
Do you believe in aliens and shit?
Yeah. Y'all, I love Resident Alien because it's just like, bro, I know that's what's going on. Hello, y'all know. I hope y'all.
So y'all
like, government's aliens.
We think that God just made this shit can get deep for real. Cause some people, this shit can get deep for real. 1K.
Deep, but I like deep.
Cause like some people believe that, you know about the Anunnaki and all that. Mm-hmm. See, I could talk to her about anything. She be on the shit I'm on.
Man, I already know.
She already on it. Got that. They say the Anunnaki came here and basically, because I don't want to discredit God or nothing like that. And
it's not even discrediting God, because I feel like even with that, people think God is, and this is not to offend anybody, because let me go ahead and set the record straight early. I'm not a religious person. So it's not even a take from God. The Bible has made it to where it's done like mind control. People think God is a person. They think God is a man sitting high, watching low. That's bullshit. You hear me? And I don't mean to piss you off. Ain't nobody sitting up there. God is down here with everybody else. He sees all, because it's everything is consciousness. That's what God is. Like, the thing that allows you to breathe and flow and get up and work through everything in life is the source itself. That's why, like, if you stay connected to it, your needs will be met, because it's easier to connect because you're open to it. It's easier to reach you because you're open to it. Not to say, and I'm not saying people that, like, because I know people that read the Bible, it's truth in the Bible. I feel like all religions are many bits of truth in each kind, but religions create separation. Same as he, she, her, me, him. All of that shit separates one person. It just helps you tell everybody apart. But we are all we are all one. You are me. We are the same shit. We are all experiencing and learning just from different perspectives. We could be in the same room but see shit differently. You feel me? But that's the God in you. That's for your journey. This the God in me. It's the same God. You feel me? But it's just like, because we are on separate paths with different purposes, still for the same purpose, which is for everybody around us, we still got different stuff we got to learn along our journey. So we have different journeys that we reach different parts on different timelines. You feel me? But as you continue to grow and go without them, the goal is to consciously reach your highest self. When you reach your highest self, you reach Christ, Jesus Christ consciousness. You feel me? So then that's when you kind of like, that's why when Jesus say he know all because the Father told him, because he was with his highest self. He was able to get them direct downloads because God was living within him, and he quickly understood. You feel me? Like, it's easy when you so connected. You got that relationship. I'm not taking nothing away from God. I don't be trying to offend None of my Christians. My uncle is a pastor of a really big church, actually, and I still attend because some days it ain't about who preaching or what's preaching. It's about the message. If you really powerful enough to go in there and get it and take it, you feel me, and put it towards to work in your life, you can still work. Take what you can take from it. But even with my uncle church, he makes it very clear in the Bible, it's still spiritual. But that's the shit that they try to demonize. But you can't demonize it. It's still in there. The Bible was written by men, dude. Not God.
Do you think like us as people would, if everybody would get on their spiritual conscious on the spiritual level, like that we would be further ahead? And
hell yeah, cause why not? Like, let me tell you how we'll be further ahead. This is why we can't get further ahead. Let's start there. Because of shit around us. And that's where everybody focus on the external things. Feel me? Like cars, houses, shit that ain't gonna take you nowhere. This is school. This is where we at. We at school. You come down here to learn. You know when you come down here, you come. You know what you come for. I know. Even nowadays, I'm like, Faye, you signed up for this shit. You know, once you understand you have a purpose so big, you start to understand why you signed up for it. And then you start to understand why you have to go through with it. You feel me? You're going to go through shit that you don't like sometimes. That's when people lose sight of their goal, the big picture. You lose sight of it because little shit be going on around you. But it's even harder when you got shit like the music we listen to, the shit that we watch, the certain shit people become addicted to. It's all of that shit is a distraction. It's distractions. It's not to say you can't indulge in them. When you overindulge in them to the point where you don't even realize that it can be a distraction to hinder where you're exactly trying to go, then you just kind of really lose yourself in the world. You're no longer of it. You're in it and you're lost in it. You feel me? You don't want to get lost in the world because we're not human. Like, we're humans, obviously, but you're human in flesh. They even talk about that in your Bible. Here's the thing: they have to tell you the truth somewhere, but you got to read between the lines. If you don't read between the lines, then you got people like me talking, and you're gonna have people saying, "Oh, that bitch is crazy." I'm already prepared for that. I'm prepared for it because I understand it's a different level of consciousness that you have to meet to understand. If you don't understand it, you just haven't met it yet.
Man, that's probably one of my... Shit.
Seriously.
You downloading the shit. I wish I would have had you and my homeboy Hydro in here, boy. Y'all probably could sit here and talk for goddamn 5. But he be on that... Man.
Going crazy. Going cool. Do your work. I'm telling you, all you gotta do is do that inner work. I try to tell people, you don't do that inner work. I try to tell people all the time. You don't matter.
I wasn't expecting this.
How much
coming
money?
From you.
It don't matter how much money you got. It don't matter what car you drive. It don't matter none of the stuff you feel like you physically possess. If you don't do your inner work, and 9 times out of 10, that's what's gonna cause your ass to return. Cause you still got shit to learn. And that's all they talk about the struggle. Bitch, let me tell you something. I thank my mama all the time. I don't look at it like, oh dang, my mama should have had more. If my mama had more, to the point where I was born, who the fuck would I be today? Would I be able to be 1keleven? I'm 1keleven because of the shit I've been through. I can guarantee you that.
I say that for the longest, I always had like a beef with my dad and shit because he wasn't with my mom like that. And I'd be like, would you be the person you are right now if they was together and y'all went and you seen your mama goddamn struggle and go to work and go to school and would you still be that same person you are right now? I probably wouldn't. I'd probably be a little spoiled motherfucker.
Right. A lot of times everything is as it should be, but because it's not what we think it should be and we don't see beyond where we are, you don't understand it and you're mad with it. But that's not the case. Nothing is happening that is not divinely intervened. This is divinely intervened. If I was to die when I try to overdose, how is we gonna have this meeting and spread this message? It's just little shit like that you gotta think about. I even think about like even with my nieces and nephews. My sisters just had like, I don't got no kids, but all my sisters got kids.
You gonna have some though one day.
Soon, yeah, I want some down the line, but you know, as of right now, when I experience them, it's like, dang, if I were to take that route, they wouldn't know who I am. They wouldn't have, because I'm consciously on another level, they wouldn't have that outlook. You feel me? Somebody to give them that outlook. It's everything is happening as it should. Even if, I don't care if you mad today, you got $2. Be grateful. Because today you supposed to have $2. What are you supposed to take from this moment of you having $2 though? You know, just think about what you can take from it and then move forward. But don't complain. Just work towards continue. Once the Most High, the source, see your efforts. Your effort, the universe, everything around you. You see your efforts is going to go towards the thing that are vibrating the highest. You feel me? And this can also go to the thing that, that's not to say if you're not aware, it ain't gonna support you. It still will, because that's just how God works. It's the heart of God. You feel me? But yeah, man, like, do your inner work. That's that real work.
She just said that about 7.
How many times I tell y'all?
Your inner
do your inner work. I mean it. That's why I push. I don't care how much I curse, talk shit, do whatever, smoke, whatever. I do my inner work. I don't care if I got laid down that night and cry. I'm gonna figure out inside what is it that I need to do. What is it that I need to do differently, who I need to be. And knowing that and owning that, it just really give you the power that you know you're supposed to have. They taking power from y'all. They making y'all feel like all your power is in everything outside of you. That's bullshit. It's not in that money. Money is energy. Money is currency. It's a flow of energy. You get a relationship with that, you're going to have plenty of it. It's abundance. It's a birthright. Me personally, that's a birthright. I done got so much shit. Matter of fact, my photo shoot for my project, 2 New Life, that I don't care how many streams it got now. When it's time, it's going to do the numbers that it's needed to do. Because let me tell you, I ain't paid shit for that. I'm talking about even from the beginning of the year. Let me run y'all through the last few months of my life real quick. Let me tell you how the good source work. October 29th, I lost my best friend. A month later, on the same day, my mom got in a tragic car accident. And then literally not even a week or 2 later, we had to move out of that same apartment when I'm the only motherfucker physically capable, able to move shit out of there. And we had a lot of shit. And then I had to move not only out of the apartment, move the stuff to storage, then move to South Carolina. I was talking about back-to-back smack. This is my last few months of last year. But I'm going to make this very much known. My last few months of this year going to be a lot different. I handled that shit. January, man, I was in my sister. I was staying with my sister. I ain't have nowhere to stay. Losing. This is my first time being homeless either. But at the same time, I had a home. I had somewhere to go and lay my head. But I done been to spots where I ain't had nowhere to lay my head. But goddamn, yeah, like, you gonna go through shit. You got to persevere though. Like, I was misunderstanding shit. I'm like, damn, I ain't want to do rap no more. Before I did my project, I was like, damn, this kind of, I don't know. I'm just feeling like, damn, like the way life hit me, I don't think I need to do this. I tell my mom all the time, I was in there crying. I'm talking about really crying, because I cry when I get mentally frustrated and I feel like I can't figure shit out. But that's January. I wanted to release my project in March, and I'm like, dang, I don't got no beats. I don't got no lyrics. I don't got nothing. I ain't got my home. I gotta move. My best friend did. My mama could barely move on her own. I can barely get out of the house because we stay on my sister. Like, it was all kind. It's just a few months ago. Niggas would have had no fucking idea. You don't wear that shit. You feel me? You embrace it. But at the same time, that's January. I wanted to release my project in March. I released my project in May. And when I moved home in February, from in between March, actually the whole April, I recorded my whole project in 1 month. I got my beats from this girl that I found on Twitter. We already had previous messages, but I didn't even know because she changed her profile picture. She like, oh, I got some beats. Who want to listen to them? And then me at the time, I didn't have no beats. You could have went on YouTube, found some beats. My first 8 singles I released on YouTube, I used YouTube beats. So if you don't want to use YouTube beats, to my artists out there, if you're trying to profit and make money off of music, don't focus on YouTube beats. I'm telling you, that's not something that they tell people. I watch a lot of people make music these days. My little brother and his friends, they make music on BandLab all day. They find little beats, they get on BandLab. But if you're trying to profit from it, you can't do that. You can if you go through the proper license and stuff like that. But it's more of a longer process. See me, so that's why after my first 8 singles, I didn't release much of anything until I dropped my project. I specifically had number, email, contact where I could discuss with my producers how we're going to go about pay and information, everything I needed to distribute proper creative
control.
Yeah, you feel me? It was there. You feel me? Versus me having to go back and work on, get my 8 singles or 20 singles
cleared and all that.
Yeah, cleared and shit. You feel me? And versus me having to do that, I only now have to do 8 because I was set up where I found this girl. And she got some beats. I listened to them. Boom, I'm falling in love with them. I used every beat they sent me to make my whole entire project. I kid you not. And I don't have to worry about it getting snatched or taken down because
those are her beats. It ain't nobody else's.
Nobody else's. You feel me? So that's, as an artist, you want to go about stuff. And I'm big on stuff like that, because I don't want nobody to think I'm trying to take over what they done creatively. I'm a creative person, so I understand your art. I don't play with nobody art because I don't want nobody playing with
yours.
I don't give a fuck if it was just a beatbox beat you made out your mouth, bitch. I'm gonna give you your motherfucking credit. I didn't make that shit, you did. So yeah, that's how I try to tell a lot of artists, be mindful of that. See, I got my beats from them. But that was in April. I recorded all in April. All of my songs. I was driving every day after work. I was working at a hotel, housekeeping, for fucking $10 an hour, y'all. $10 an hour. This is recently. Like, I never gave a fuck. You feel me? This is the story. This is the journey. You gotta embrace that shit. Goddamn, $10 an hour, and that shit was treacherous. After a while, though, I had that shit. I got up out of there. But I was there.
But how you walked up out that motherfucker?
Man, it was just getting crazy. I told him one day, I said, I ain't coming back here tomorrow.
It was like, man, we'll see you tomorrow.
They thought I was lying till I ain't come to fuck back. For real. I don't play that shit, bitch. I was taking it out for as long as I could. I'm like, God, I'm trying.
Get me up out of here.
You feel me? I don't want to move if it ain't time for me to move. You feel me? If you got something for me to learn from here, I don't want to miss my assignment because I left. But it got to a point where it was like, damn, I got to get the fuck up out of here. What done it for me, y'all? Because I done did housekeeping up here in Charlotte. I worked at the Ivy Hotel. Y'all, I love the Ivy Hotel. I did housekeeping. I did public area. I did a few things. I was there for about a year, actually. But when I moved, of course, I had to find a new job. And I just did something I was familiar with, which was housekeeping. I like to clean. It ain't nothing to me. I turn my music on. I get the job done. But moving to a different area, the Ivy Hotel, you know, it's more of like a up-class, high.
Upscale,
You know,
yeah.
So... Goddamn, it's a different level. It's not too much. They ain't gonna come in there and do too much messy work. If they do, it's on some drunk, wasted shit for the most part. But down there, man, this particular day, I had a room, and it was fucking a long ass turd of shit on the toilet. And I walked in there because I'm smelling shit. You feel me? You gotta go in the room, you gotta strip the room. You can take the trash out, strip the room, and then, you know, you come in, you bring your fresh shit in, you bring your cleaning supplies. And I'm smelling shit, but I'm taking the trash. I don't see no shit. I'm like, damn, what is shit at? I don't see no diaper. I get to the fucking bathroom, and it's a large turd of shit. And I kid you not, I'll call my manager so fast. I said, today will be the day I leave if y'all think I'm finna pick that shit up. Because you don't do no shit like that. It's like certain rooms, and let me tell this to a guest. If you go stay in a hotel, and you do some trifling shit like that,
you better have a big ass tip on that table.
I need the biggest tip. You come in there and they do some trifling ass shit and there's no money left. You out your damn mind. You don't do that shit to people. I don't give a damn. I would say when I was working hotels, and there specifically, because I got good tips at the Ivy and I got paid well too. But then when I had to go down to this other hotel, you know, in a little bit different area, it was a little bit different stuff going on. So, you know, man, I wasn't really feeling that. No, I wasn't feeling that at all.
So you got up out of there.
Yeah, I did like the people I work with though. So like they even tried to get me to come back for like front desk or some shit a few weeks ago. But housekeeping, I'm like, I think
that's dead.
Here's another thing too, because my mom was telling me when I applied, she's like, you need to do a job where you can promote yourself. The hotel I was working at, it was kind of like in the cut of the city off the interstate. Like, so I wasn't really seeing people. If anything, I'm seeing travel. For the most part, I'm in and out the rooms. I got my beats on. If you know me, I keep my beats. So I was playing music about my business. I go to work, make my money, go home. She's like, you need to be somewhere you can promote yourself. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to feel like that. That's just me. Sometimes I don't feel like being bothered, but I don't mean no harm. But she's like, you need to be where you can promote yourself. And I was so strong-headed on, no, I'm going to do housekeeping because I could work. I could be out the way. I just feel like the source made it its business to make me uncomfortable. You feel me now?
Like, nah, we finna.
No, you got to get out of there. You need to go. That's how I looked at it. And I even told my manager, I said, I ain't gonna lie, I told her the whole story. I said, my mom even told me, I said, I'm starting to feel like.
She said, I smell shit, but I don't
see
no diaper.
Shit. I don't see no diaper. I'm like, because, you know, sometimes they have kids in the room, and it do be, they leave the shitty diapers in there. But no, the shit turd was on the back. The shit was on the back of the toilet seat. So I'm like, how the fuck did you even get that shit turd on the back of the toilet seat? Like, let's be so for real. Would you wipe your ass on the back of the seat? Like, cuz it's no reason why that shit turd on the back of the seat. Like, that shit was really throwing me off. My manager came up there and cleaned that shit. Because they know I was going home. I was going home. I'm not picking up nobody's shit. Grown ass motherfucker too. I knew it was. And please don't let me see the guests before they come out the room and you still going in and something trifling.
If
that
you would have
made me
seen some
want to
shit
beat
like
your
that,
ass.
I would have ran their ass down and be like, hey, bruh.
Nasty.
If you don't clean this big ass turd of shit up.
Ain't leave $1. Like, but you right though.
Damn. Now we coming to the end of this interview and the question.
Like, no. Real, man, I tried.
They had to work hard to get that shit on. Like, how do you even do that?
I don't know how they got it back there. It was like, you know the seat rim, it's on the back. How the fuck you missed the bowl? You missed the whole bowl.
Did you do that shit on purpose?
And ain't leave $1 or nothing? I
like,
feel way.
But like, how did you even? That mean you had to shit and goddamn.
I try to think about it. I'm like, bro, how did they do this? Like, and the room was trashy too. Like, you had some days people come there and they have like parties, and then it's just certain as a. My mom always tell me, even when we go to a restaurant, you don't leave no mess. You feel me? We clean up the table at the restaurant. You feel me? So when I work and I see people do shit like that, it's just like, damn,
you
like,
trifling
no
motherfucker.
offense, cause I don't go towards people's mamas, cause bitch, don't fuck with mama, bitch, who raised you? Like, on some real shit, you don't do that. Like, you supposed to know better. You supposed to know better. Like, for real, my mama taught me not to be like that. So to come across shit like that, it's like, no, you should know better. Like, and I'm already getting paid $10, nigga. I accepted the job because nothing is better. I mean, $10 is better than nothing. You feel me? It was funny in what I had to do at the time for those few months that I was working there. So, you know, I was very appreciative of it. But no, I already knew when I wasn't gonna be there long. The lady had even told me, she like, oh, you could work bartender when you turn 21 in November. I'm like, November? Bitch, I ain't gonna be here in November. What you talking about? That them jobs be planning for you to be there 30 years.
Nah, you got me fucked up.
I told them folks when they hired me, baby, I'm an artist. I'm here till God move me. Boom. She asked me how long I was gonna be there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I said I'm here till God move me. Whatever that may have been, whether I'll blow tomorrow or whatever else, bitch, I'm here till God move me. I'm not finna sit here and tell you I'm gonna be here for 10 years. That's a lie. I ain't gonna be here for 10 years, guys. I got other plans. I got other plans. I'm gonna be bigger than this fucking hotel. I plan to have my own hotel. You feel me? I ain't gonna tell you the name because I don't want nobody to
steal your shit.
Steal my shit. You know, you can't tell everybody everything. But I done worked in some hotels and every little thing I found wrong, it's like, you know what? That's cool. I'm gonna do it different at my hotel. Right, you feel me? I'm gonna do this at my hotel. I already got the name. I'm sorry, I had the dream. God showed me the inside of my shit. I know what the fuck it look like. I'm telling you, it's coming in due time. But that's I'm like, yeah, man, this ain't for me. Goddamn, it's no longer for me. It was for me at the time. It served its purpose. I don't hold on to it. When I left the job, even if it was a decision that I shouldn't have made, that was months ago. It's not something that I hold upon myself because I'm still prospering. Shit, I'm here. Right. You feel me? Like, goddamn.
So we at the end of the interview. Can you tell the people where they can follow you on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, MySpace, goddamn Gmail, all that good stuff?
TikTok, y'all can find me on TikTok at 1krealraw. That's REALRAW. 1K Real Raw. And then Instagram, 1keleven. Twitter, I love Twitter. I won't lie. I'm always on there reading and tweeting for the most part. But y'all can find me on there. I think 1keleven 2 is my name on there. If not, type in 1K Faye with 2 E's, because that's what I was before 1keleven. That was my social platform. But and then I'm not really on Snapchat like that. If y'all, you know what I'm saying, but back home where I'm from, they love Snapchat. I might be bumping on back on there for y'all. I don't know, but we got Facebook 1keleven. You know, I got a personal page. My artist page is 1keleven. My personal page is Nora Faye. My middle name is Shanora. So yeah, y'all can add me up on there. Real stuff. YouTube 1keleven.
Apple Music and Tidal.
Apple Music 1keleven. On Spotify. Whatever you listen to your music off of, 1keleven is there.
For sure.
Find 1keleven. That's what you want to play when you get up. That's what you want to play when you got to check your self-esteem. That's what you want to play. Yeah, I be listening. My mama, when I be getting down, my mama tell me, she be like, you need to go listen to your music. You need to go listen to your songs. And I turn on my music and I be right there telling myself just exactly who the fuck I am. You gotta remind yourself sometimes. It's okay. You gonna fall short. We do that, you know. But as long as you there to pick yourself back up, every time, and the one way you could do that is listening to 1keleven. Then go stream it. You feel me?
For sure, y'all heard it here first. Well, for real. This probably one of my. My homeboy told me, my homeboy Dave was like, don't say this is your favorite interview, but I wasn't expecting this. I swear to God, I wasn't expecting it, because I get some people on here, they don't be wanting to talk, they be short with their answers, it'd be so hard to interview them. This felt like talking to my homie for real.
Yeah, I love a good interview.
So,
I like to know people. I like people to know me. Well,
for real.
You know,
So
if you're a cool person, I like
for
you
real.
to know me.
But if you on that weird shit,
you can't know me. You can't know me like that.
Grand Rising.
Yeah, you can't know me like that. You know, rises to us all.
Well, shoot, I appreciate you coming through, man. Hey, y'all go follow 1keleven on goddamn on all social platforms. Go run them. I ain't gonna stop cursing.
All day yesterday, I'm screaming, fuck.
I ain't gonna stop cursing.
Like,
don't nothing, hey, I say motherfucker at least goddamn 20 times a day. I'm not gonna stop cursing.
Then I woke up with a crook in my neck the other night, so that shit been having me fucked up for like 4 days. So every time I turn, I'm like, fuck. Yeah. Shit hurt.
Well, y'all go run them numbers up on goddamn Spotify, Apple Music, goddamn Tidal. Y'all go follow 1keleven, man. Hey, y'all know what it is. This is the G Rich Show. I'm your host, the one and only Granville Richards, and today we had the phenomenal, the great,
y'all.
the spiritual 1keleven. We up out of here.